Yes, mates, how's it going? My name's Lee. Welcome back to the channel. So today we're going for my double game week 22 team selection. If that's the kind of thing you're into, don't forget to subscribe, leave a like and leave a comment down below. Let's rock and roll. Right, so first up we've got the goalkeeper and the defence. I continually get the goalkeepers the wrong way around. I'm going for Kepa in goal this time up against Fulham. Would not surprise me if Edison keeps a clean sheet. One of those, I keep getting it wrong. Is it better just to pick one and stick with it? That's always been my strategy in the past and it's always served me well. This time I've picked two keepers and I'm rotating them and I'm getting it wrong every single time. But if I do get it right, I'm going to bang big time. Trips on fire. He's literally just got an assist now from Matty Longstaff, Sean Longstaff, in the cup. So another cheeky assist there for him. I'll have a bit of that. Luke Shaw, double, easy pick. Not going to overthink it. And Ben Mee, just gone up in price. He's apparently, I read a stat the other day, he's the highest scoring points for a defender behind Newcastle and another team, I think, Arsenal. Crazy. He's always an aerial threat. Brentford are a good team, particularly at home. And he's in there. Yeah, you can see I've got Gabriel on the bench. I'm probably going to sell Gabriel, like he's taking up a defender slot for Arsenal, and I can really want to triple up. You can see on the bottom right there, they're my main transfer targets. I'm looking at taking a -4, -8 this week. I want to completely change my team around, take some hits, getting the Arsenal boys that I actually want, take Gabriel down to anybody. I might even double up on Newcastle and bring in like a Botman or something like that, I'm not sure. But I need Bruno priority number one. I really want Saka and I want Nketiah. So, because I've already got Martinelli, like you see in a moment, I can't do that with Gabriel on the team. So, you got to go, mate. It's got to go. It's one of those. Which way are you going for the Arsenal triple up? Are you going to go with 3 in attack? Are you going to keep your... Like a lot of people got Ben White. I obviously went for Gabriel. Are you going to go for that? Let me know down below. On to the midfield. Obvious pick again. Sir Marcus. On fire. He's scoring goals for fun. Scores goals whenever he wants right now. I think he'll be much better against Palace this time. And I think he'll terrorise Leeds. I can see why people trouble captaining him. Not for me. He's not like he's not. He might not even be my captain. I've got him down there as Rashford captain, but it might be Bruno. I am really tempted by Bruno. I think there's going to be a big swing in terms of captains this week. I don't see a lot of people going for Haaland. I think a lot of people go for Rashford, particularly triple captain. This to me looks like it could be an opportunity for me to go against that for someone like a Bruno and hopefully climb in rank. Eric's injured. He'll be on all set pieces. I don't know why people think Rashford's going to be on pens. Bruno will take them 100%. I'm 99% confident he's going to take penalties, Bruno. So that just adds to his appeal. I've got Martinelli, unfortunately. He's not been great, but in my transfer targets tier ranking video, I'll leave a link somewhere wherever I'm going to put it. I talk about Martinelli and the above average FPL guy speak about Martinelli in terms of touches in the box. He's one of the highest still. He is still an attacking threat for Arsenal, and it's just unfortunate it's come up against very, very good right backs in recent times. He will explode at some point. I don't think it's worth it for me to go to like a Martinelli to a Saka or an Odegaard as much as I want them, but I can get to those players elsewhere. And what I'm maybe thinking is KDB down to Bruno, Almiron up to Saka, maybe Gabriel down someone else, and then reverse that decision next week and then go Bruno to KDB. A lot of people are thinking that kind of strategy anyway. Or I've got KDB. Do I just leave him? That's the other question that I do. I've got him. Do I just keep him? Leave him? Really tough one. Almiron has just got an assist for Newcastle as well. So is it worth keeping him in? I don't know. I think he's done. I think he's done now. I was not a part of it pre-World Cup. I got him in post-World Cup during the wildcard period, and I was happy that as part of his first goal or whatever. But I think he's done. As his numbers have dropped massively. Newcastle as an attacking threat have dropped massively. They've got Anthony Gordon. Is he going to inject some spark, inject some excitement and attacking flair? I'm not so sure. Plus, I think Anthony Gordon might be a minute's risk to Almiron as well. I know he mostly plays off the left-hand side, but he's played all on the front line. He might be a threat to Almiron, who knows. Last but not least, Erling Haaland, Monster, in all season. I'm not going to talk about him too much. He is what he is. Up against Spurs, got a goal last time. I think he'll do the same again. I think he'll score against them again. I'm pretty confident of that. And they've got some great fixtures coming up, so no need to sell. And maybe I need that mindset in terms of KDB. Do I just keep him because he's got double next week? Should I be doing that kind of transfer? Maybe I can work around it another way. Not so sure. Harry Kane, I think he'll also score. I'm 50-50 on whether he's going to score or not. They've got a decent record against City historically. I know they didn't do so well last time, but they still scored twice, and Harry Kane wasn't involved. Like, on another day, he scores 2 goals, and it's completely different turnaround. They've got really good fixtures from now on to almost the end of the season. I'm very against kind of selling Harry Kane. I might be open to it to go down to like an Nketiah and run up to Bruno, but I don't like the idea of selling Harry Kane right now. I think a lot of people will be selling Harry Kane, and it might be a differential for me to hold on to him and keep him as a player. Tough decision between selling KDB and Kane, but I think if I want the transfers that I want, one of them needs to go, unfortunately. Last but not least, I've got Ivan Toney. Right now, I don't think it's worth selling. If I didn't have him, I would not be buying him, and that was also my transfer target video. I see a lot of people going down to like an Nketiah or Nonto. That's maybe something I'm looking at next week, to go Toney to Nketiah next week. So I'm trying not to sell him this week, personally. I think he'll do well against Southampton. He's their talisman, he's a monster, and he's always capable of these big hauls. So I'm very reluctant to be selling Ivan Toney this week, but he might be going next week. I'm not entirely sure. On the bench, pretty standard: Edison, Andreas, Gabriel, and Matty Cash. The bench is going to remain pretty standard. I am going to look maybe at transferring Gabriel out, but I'm not sure who to. It might be Botman. It might be Botman at this rate, but I don't like that in terms of blank game week 25. That's going to hinder me in somehow. I've already got 2 United boys if I do bring Bruno in, and then I've got Ben Mee, I've got Toney. So I've got 7 that's going to miss that game so far. If I bring Bruno in, of course. I'll have 7 players that are going to be blanking in 25, which is not good. I need to start getting those numbers down. And that's the reason why I'm maybe thinking get rid of Almiron, get rid of a Toney, even though I don't want to do it, and then maybe try and work around that somehow. Not sure. What do you think? Like, what's the best plan for me? Let me know down below. So I just wanted to talk about a chip strategy real quick, and this is from FPL Harry, and I'll leave a link to the tweet, and I'll leave a link down to his video down below, and I'll link it wherever as well. Just kind of explain it very well. So he's going through the different game weeks there. If it's red, it's blank. If it's green, it's a double game week, and yellow is normal, obviously. So he's popped down the bottom there different strategies we can use. Triple captain, I'm going to play in 23. I quite like the look of the option B. Free hitting in 29, dead ending my team in 32, wild carding in 33, and then bench boost in 34 for the large double game week there. That's kind of how I'm thinking. I quite like the option of option B for the chip strategy. I think it works well for my team, and it allows me to navigate the game weeks relatively well. I just need to be careful of game week 28 and 32. But if I am going to dead end my team in 32, I can plan my transfers around that. Get all my players back that I transfer out in 33. Bench boost in 34. I can take as many hits as I need to from that point on, and power on and blast on through there. Let me know what you're thinking of doing. I really like this from FPL Harry, so kudos, mate. I appreciate that. It really helped me a lot. Yeah, let me know what you're thinking of doing. Let me know what you think is the best chip strategy moving forward. If you've used all your chips, then tough luck, mate. Tough luck. I can't really help you there. Alright, mate, so that's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed. So today we went for my double game week 22 team selection. Looking at the team for this week and how we can try and plan for that blank game week 25. And then we did the rapidest, quickest bit of chip strategy you've ever seen in your life, mate. Went through it rapid time. Nice one, FPL Harry. Top man. Option B all the way. So if you enjoyed today's video, subscribe, leave a like, leave a comment, all that jazz. Peace and love.